You telling somebody to follow a spirit of this and that, but when you can't do it yourself, because you're in the system. So that's the thing about it. You saying the woman just can't tell you nothing, but then you're in the system. The white man can tell you something. You get everything he's telling you. If you're telling me that you're in the system, you've been in jail, you got locked up, whatever, or whatever. Or even if you're in this religious thing, you're still connected with the government some kind of way. So you'd be in trouble too. So you don't say one thing and you're doing another, because you're misleading folks. That's how I feel about it. That's why my father, who raised me, he used to talk like you. He just say the exact same thing you said. He said in the 70s. And then the 80s came, and then Michael Jackson Pearl came, all that stuff. And he just changed the whole dynamic in the pulpit. He would tell me stuff, the real stuff, but then he would go in the pulpit and they something totally different to them folks. The way they are, where I'm from, where I live in, because of the earthquakes. And that's why I do what I do. Because, I'm like this, okay? Whatever man does, and whatever man goes through, I leave that to the hands of the Most High. And the Most High, I can't speak on it. That's why I don't really pray. We were taught that. We were taught to pray on people. That's what we were taught. For somebody who probably was halfway retarded. Or maybe that person was retarded who taught them. I don't know. The thing about it is, only thing I'm praying to God for is don't just keep the earthquakes away, or whatever those things that you can do. As far as the people, I can deal with them. As long as I know you got them, I don't worry about them. I don't question them. I question them if I have to. That's when the spirit comes. But the spirit, is what it is. I leave that in your hand. That not be your thing, I used to worry a lot. About people. And I started to realize you can't worry about people. They're already gonna be. Only thing you could do is advise. Try to advise. As best way you can. If you can advise, if you feel you have to advise, then advise. Advise me if you think. I don't mind hearing your opinion. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do it exactly the way you say it, or maybe I will. All right, we back. Had a serious tragedy today. In a place where in Florida, a city in Florida that I used to actually live near, a place called Crow Springs. And that was back in '97. Everything happened in '97. Is this a coincidence or what? I don't know. It's like every time I'm naming a date, it always relates back to 1997.
Taxes 1.
The same year that I did a lot of things that relates to today. It's all on my YouTube channel. If y'all go to it, and maybe watch it, so I can get what's coming to me. But
sometimes you feel like you need this, you need that, you want this, you want that, but the truth of the matter is, does it really matter when you got situations like what happened today around 2 o'clock this afternoon, where a 19-year old man. That's what he is. When you're 18 over, they consider you a man. They consider you an adult, not a minor. So you can be, that's for slavery purposes, so that way they can do what they want to you without having any kind of um, legal action whereas they can't do this. So he's probably gonna get the death penalty for what he did. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it was premeditated and and orchestrated. So, but we have to find out. But the real thing is, I'm trying. Everyone's on their mind, mine too. Is where he got this. Where did he get this from? I mean, there's posters in the news, media, and social media saying that he posted guns and even BB guns, and real guns, and he glamorized it. He showed he showed them off to his friends, and I don't think actually the actual weapons, but the pictures, the photos of them and stuff. That's what I'm just going by what I was read and what heard people saying and on TV. But he was doing, as far as stuff they said that he was doing before he committed the killing of those people, those kids and teachers or faculty workers or whoever they were. They said there was 17 total dead, 15 students and two others were adults, and so everyone's thinking about why did he do this? Why would you you know I mean, people are wondering because he's an adult, so he has to be questioned like an adult. Now a kid do it, they treat it differently, you know, and that's the way the system is set up in this country. That's what you guys were doing is trying to I was posting and trying to let people see, and people are starting to see, even the ones who might be thinking or in that conversation of it, is that their laws are different. They're raised with different intellect. Not so much the laws of the nation or the country, but the laws of their culture, of who they are, or their family values, their upbringing, how they were brought up. It goes deeper. Because that's what society have drifted to. We drifted into a lot of people being loners, because of technology. They don't need people. What you need people means. I mean, come on, you're 19 years old. I'm pretty sure you was on computers since you was probably born, or since you could probably read. Because there was computers when I was coming up, and that was in the '80s. So if computers was in the '80s, and there was word processing and stuff like that, so you can imagine what they got now. So all kids they got to do. In fact, I was I was behind the computer screen, behind the games, the Vectrex. We had Vectrex. We had Atari. We had ColecoVision. I didn't have that. I mean, my wife friends had that. Brad Zittner and John Bright, white boys who I grew up next to from the time I was 10 all the way up until I left. But before that, I was living on Mohawk where I played games like Venture. That was in the '70s or the yeah, it had to be the '70s. We left there in '80s, so that was in the '70s. We had a game. We had video games. Even the video games, you had the lines and one of, you go we're in little tennis games. Just you just hook up on your TV, and then that little small box little screen called Vectrex. Play that. I mean, I play those games all day, every day, all day, every day, all day, every day. So you become like a loner. That's what kind of got me to being a loner. Cause I knew where I can go and get and waste time being a loner, not having to interact with people and stuff. And this is before computers came out. So if I had computers where I could actually talk on the computer, I could actually get knowledge and stuff. Because the only knowledge you was gonna get when I was coming up was either from your teachers or your family members or and whatever they said was pretty much law because you really didn't know how to. I mean, I knew how to. I probably could have, but it wasn't. It was kind of a harder type thing because you would have to go to the library and doing this. Now, man, all you gotta do is push a button. Case over. Now on top of that, you can sit there and you ain't gotta. You can just ask questions and verify and do your research so easily. It's too easy. And that's what they said in the Bible. In the last days, man would be smart. Think and think of every thought imaginative. Okay, that's what the Bible was written. That's what people don't understand. The Bible was written by man for man. You know, but they say it was behind. It was behind these. But it's still a person had the right to remember. So when they say stuff in the Bible was fulfilling itself and stuff, think about it. Who wrote the Bible? Man. So if man wrote the Bible, you're fulfilling it. Therefore, what? All you gotta do is it's like that was the first computer. The Bible. So you got all these people sitting there getting all this knowledge and everything, and they're not ready for it because they never lived. Never really lived. You're 19 years old. I can imagine what your body as a male, as a male. You know, y'all just don't know shit. I don't.